Hello, welcome to this YLC tutoring video. Today we'll be going over lesson number 7, or 16. So for 1 through 12, use the grid. So it looks like we call the horizontal axis, or this line over here, the x-axis. And we call this vertical line the y-axis. They highlight that in color. And the way we represent like a point on this graph or grid is through a pair of x coordinate and a y coordinate. So the x coordinate, the first one tells you how far along to go along the x-axis. So if it was 5, you'd go all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the x-axis, and if it was 4, then you'd go 4 along the y-axis. And then you cross the two. So at 5, 4, you get this monkey. And coincidentally, which animal is found at 5, 4 in the grid? So you go, again, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down on the x-axis, because that's the first number. Then you go 4 up on the y-axis, because that's the second number. And then you meet the 2, and you get the monkey. Alright. So, just gonna say it. So the tiger is at 4, 2, because you go 1, 2, 3, 4 down the x-axis and 1, 2 up the x-axis, and that's where you find the tiger. So that's 4, 2. And the bear, that'd be 3, 6, yeah. So because you go 1, 2, 3 down the x-axis and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up the y-axis, and that's where you find the bear. So that's 3, 6. And giraffe, that's, well, I guess its neck is at 1, 2, because that's 1, then that's 2, so then you get that right there. And the bird, so the bird's right there, right? So we want to go 1, 2, 3 down the x-axis, and 1, 2, 3, 4 up the y-axis to get to the bird. So that's 3, 4. The mouse, it's right there, so we go 6 along the x-axis and 3 along the y-axis. So that's 6, 3. 7 is the snake, so that's right there, right? So you have to go 5 along the x-axis and 6 along the y-axis. So that's 6, 7. Or 5 along the x-axis and 6 along the y-axis, so 5, 6. And I'll leave the rest for you to figure out, because I think that's enough examples. Use the Alaska line graph. What's the normal temperature in December? So, it goes by month along this side, and temp along this side. We'll assume that's in degrees Fahrenheit. So, what's the normal temperature in December? So we look for December along the month line. That's it right there. And along this line, we want to find the temperature, and it intersected this dot. So it gets around 10 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll assume. And then, so as the months go on, the lower the temperature goes, right? So the temperature decreases as the months progress. And what month is the normal temperature of 50 degrees? Alright, so at 50 degrees, that's this line, right? So there's a dot at this point, so that'd be September. How many degrees higher is the normal August temperature than November? So in August, the temperature is, let's say 55, and in November, the temperature is 20. So 55 minus 20 is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, word problems. Lisa is planting flowers in her garden. She plants 2 flowers in the first row, 4 in the second, 6 in the third, and so on. So if you notice, the pattern is, for each row, it increases by +2. So we can assume that it'll keep doing that. So this would be the first row, this would be the second row, this would be the third row, fourth, fifth, sixth, so on. So if it's 6 in the third row, then you add 2 plus 2 for 2 additional rows, and that'll be the amount in the 5th row, so that'll be 10. How many flowers will she have planted in total after 5 rows? Well, then you have to add the 5th row plus all the rows that came before it. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. So that's 10, 20, 30. 30 flowers. Frog jumps in a pattern. 3 feet forward, 2 feet back, 3 feet forward again. How many feet does the frog move after 3 jumps? So 3 forward minus 2 back, and then 3 forward again. So that's 3 minus 2, which is 1, plus 3, which is 4. So 4 feet. How far will the frog have moved after 5 jumps? So first jump plus 3, second jump minus 3, third jump plus 3, fourth jump minus 2, fifth jump plus 3. So add these all together. 3 minus 2 is 1, plus 3 is 4, minus 2 is 2, plus 3 is 5. So 5 feet. Alright, that's this lesson. Thank you for watching.